Hey everyone, Dr. John Paul here with another critical conversation topic for this week's video. So this week, I wanted to talk a little bit more about anti-Blackness and the ways that non-POC communities take on anti-Black rhetoric and the ways that they think about Black people and Black culture. So the first thing that I wanted to talk about is the way that non-people of color talk about LGBTQ Black people in the Black community. One of the most common things that I hear in the LGBTQ community is this idea of preference. One of the most common things in the LGBTQ community is the way that LGBTQ people of color, specifically Black individuals, are fetishized for sexual beings and not for their culture or their experience in relation to being people of color. It's important for us to understand that Black people, specifically queer Black people, are more than what's outside of their body, but specifically what goes on in their individual lives. The next thing, the way that people appropriate Black culture. Folks are very interested in the way that we speak and the music that we listen to, the things that we eat and the things that we do as a community, but no one is ever really interested in the struggle that Black people go through. One of the most common things that seems to be very popular is the use of the N-word by other non-POC or non-Black communities. One of the most common things that I hear are folks saying, well, how come Black people can say that? Or how come people can say that word and I can't? The reality is that our struggle is our struggle only. And so some of the things that we say and some of the things that we do are a part of the history and the struggle that we have as Black people. The next big one is colorism within all communities. I know growing up for me, one of the most common things that I heard people in my family say was, get out the sun, you're gonna get too dark. This idea or belief that the worth of who you are is based off of the hue of your skin tone is not only problematic, but it's extremely anti-Black. What you're ultimately saying is the darker you are, the less worthy you are to the community. When we make statements like this, ultimately what we're perpetuating is this idea that being Black is problematic and that anybody who has a darker skin tone is less worthy of love or support than others in your community. This also connects with the next idea of how we perpetuate anti-Blackness. When we tell someone who's mixed with an African-American identity that they're only one race instead of the other. By telling someone that they can't acknowledge the Afro/African-American side of who they are, you're ultimately telling them that that identity doesn't matter. While that's not only anti-Black, it's extremely dismissive of the identities that someone has. While many people like to use the word intersectionality, we have to understand that as we're talking about intersectionality, the ways that we perpetuate anti-Blackness and the ways that we uphold oppressive structures as we talk about the identity of an individual. Again, the root of anti-Blackness is white supremacy. So what you're ultimately doing when you make a statement that could be considered anti-Black is saying that somebody or something should be closer to white. I'm hoping that this video will help you to start thinking about the different things that you say or do that can be considered anti-Black. Again, race is an extremely important topic and an extremely touchy topic to cover, but I'm hoping that by viewing this video, I'm hoping that you can continue to keep doing the work that you need to do to dismantle the oppressive ideas and mindsets that you might have taken on in your own personal life. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. Please continue to subscribe and tell your friends to watch my videos as well. You can subscribe by clicking the button below. To find out more information about me and what I'm doing and where I'll be, follow me at www.drjohnpaul.com. You can also connect with me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by using my handle at Dr. John Paul. Continue to take care of yourself and those who matter around you. Until next time, bye.